girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? I missed you guys as always, as usual. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're here. I call my channel Divine Light with Sunshine now. I am Sunshine. Um, and these videos were inspired from basically my twin flame journey. I remember there was times when I was like, what am I doing, or what should I be doing, or what are they thinking, what's going on? So there was always a point of like, but did they mean this, did they mean that, or is this happening, is that happening? So there's a little bit of confusion that normally occurs in a twin flame journey. So my mission here, my intention is to help those who resonate with the twin flame journey, as well as, you come into this video. That means there's something here that you're meant to hear. Sometimes all of it, sometimes just a tiny eensy beensy little piece. What I do is I tap into the energy of the divine masculine and feminine to help understand the yin yang dance. However, the videos are mostly masculine, but sometimes the feminine comes in and says hello on my channel. We all have both energies within us. Energy is interchangeable. This is a timeless reading. Timestamps are below. Let's begin. Now, there was an intuitive message that came through before the reading, and I feel like someone is frustrated about an outcome, but you can't change how a person thinks, how they see. There's a sense of they're just gonna do what they're gonna do, and there's nothing that I could possibly do to make them see different. Okay, that person has their mind up. There's certain people out there that just are fixated in their ways, and they don't really change, and they can't really see because they think that they're right in a perspective. I just feel like in a twin flame connection, um, there's someone that is feeling just kind of a little bit in a sense of irritated by their actions, but understand their actions in a sense. There's a message of just frustration that I'm getting coming through. I guess it's going to come up a little bit, more with the cards, but I feel there's a sense of frustration. Now, with the song, um, the song is short and sweet. It's by Justin Bieber, and it's called Ghost. It'll be linked down below, as well as the song kind of repeats the same thing over and over and over. I've heard this song so many times, and I never noticed that it does that. So good on you, Justin. It's a long song, but it goes off with young blood thinks there's always tomorrow. I miss your touch on nights when I'm hollow. I know you crossed a bridge that I can't follow. Since the love that you left is all that I get, I want you to know that if I can't be close to you, I'll settle for the ghost of you. Miss you more than life, more than life. And if you can't be next to me, your memory is ecstasy. I miss you more than life. So this divine masculine is really missing the fact of a divine feminine walking away. There's someone that walked away from this connection. Someone that I feel like the divine feminine may have not necessarily been the one who walked away, may have been the one that just took her energy back. And they may have been the one that just kind of, it's almost like the divine feminine maybe just got, just over with whatever they were doing, whatever their divine masculine was doing, got over with it, and just basically just kind of cut ties. And the masculine is here like, damn, this sucks. I don't like being in this position, but at least I have memories of you. At least I have what? It's almost like, what is that saying? There's a quote where it's like, it's better to have loved and lost than to have not loved at all. And with that saying, it's talking about at least you have the experience. But some people really may rather not the experience. So haven't not at all. But anyways, I just feel as if that this person's in the moment where they're feeling like they're happy. At least they have the memories. At least they have something. Um, and there was an idea in this person's head where they thought that they had more time than there actually was. So it literally starts off with young blood. With a young blood, it's like I'm getting like like when you're young and what is it? This there's a song. I think it's young and dumb or young dumb and something. Anyways, when you're in that moment where you're younger and you think you're like invincible, you're like Superman, Superwoman, and then something happens, you're like, oh, oops, I can get hurt or something like that. This person just had that mentality of there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll reach out. Tomorrow I'll do this. Tomorrow I'll do that. Tomorrow I'll da 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 da. And so many tomorrows happened until there was no more tomorrows out there. Now, beautiful video, by the way. Just watch the video, I think, even if you want to put him on mute, if you don't like him. But it's a great song, I think. But um, the concept of the video is very beautiful. How I interpreted it was it was a couple, and there was the divine feminine, um, and the divine masculine they had passed on, and I the Bieber in the Justin Bieber in the video was the younger gentleman, and I think it was like what the younger gentleman looked like when he was younger, or it was her son. I couldn't pinpoint exactly, but I feel like it was more the younger him. Correct me if I'm wrong, but from the interpretation I got was the younger version of her husband, and when you watched out the way that the video plays out, this Justin is going and he's showing her to get out and live life again and to let go and to move on, and leads the divine feminine into actually another suitor for them, which was a very beautiful concept of it, whether it was her son or it was the young version of the guy, her husband, that passed. Either way, both is very, very beautiful. um so it was a very interesting little song there. But as much as the divine, I feel like the much as the divine masculine is frustrated about what has occurred, they also understand what has happened and why it's happened. So that's why it's like them having the acceptance. Guys, oh my god, I think you just saw my head come over. Oh, yeah, shut up. Because I was so shocked. I was like, the first card that comes out, I hope you saw that shuffle, is goodbye. Someone said goodbye in this connection. And in the picture, I was very selective about the images I used for this deck, because there's one where there's a divine feminine walking away, and there's one where the divine masculine walks away in the imagery, and it's the divine masculine that's walking away, and the divine feminine is still holding onto their hand, but they have their bags packed. They have almost no emotion in their face, okay, and they're pretty much ready to walk out the door, and they're saying a goodbye. It's like almost like an acceptance that this has to end for whatever reason. Tell me more. Why does this person walk away? Why did they walk away from this connection? Why did you bring me joy? The fact that this card is in black and white, it's a memory. This person, it's just like the song was saying, the person goes through memory of you. Hidden love. Yeah, they still have such strong feelings for you. Why'd they walk away though? Oh, they didn't want to surrender. The surrender card came sideways. Um, they had trouble surrendering to this connection. They had trouble believing that it wouldn't come crashing. It's almost like this person had maybe some controlling energy where they just like, I rather walk away and cut my losses of getting hurt than it go in deep and then it be even more deep, and when it comes to the end, it would hurt me even more, so let me This is my cap. It's like almost like, you know, when you think about gambling, okay? You have a cap. Well, I hope so. Most people don't. Some people do. But say your cap is, I don't know, $1,000. I don't know what to put. I don't want to put too low and too high. Let's just say it's $1,000. When you get to $1,000, you're like, that's my cap. That's it. That's as much as I'm gambling. Too bad, so sad. That's it. That is what it is. Maybe it's not my night. This person had a cap. We have here, I watch you from far. This person is finding ways to keep tabs on you. Um, it kind of, it's almost like they have an addiction and it's you, but it's from a distance. It's, back to the song, you know, he talks about how he's haunted by the memory. Like he will settle for the ghost of her because at least then he still has something. Restless mind. Yeah, they think about you a lot, divine feminine. I can't find the words. They still don't speak up. They're still not coming through. Not again. They're still holding on to the past hurt, past situation. I'm trapped. They still cannot release this energy. Why? What's going on? I'm unlovable. Damn. Okay, like this person, they can't see their value, their worth. We have here unique mind at the bottom of the deck. They're fascinated by the divine feminine, but they can't see what value they bring. And because of that, it's because whatever this past hurt was that didn't, where they gave their all, they're like, I gave my all and it wasn't good enough. So then that means that I'm like unlovable. There's like, it's like some sort of concept like that where they have made a definite, like, you know, set stone opinion. Remember, you know, when I was talking, well, if you watched that part, the intuitive message at the beginning where there was this frustrating, it was someone just being stuck in their ways, energy coming through. So someone is, maybe they're a fixed sign. I don't know all the names of the fixed signs, but Google it. Because, yeah, I don't want to say one and then it's not one, or say the ones I do know and we'll leave it at that. We're going to see what is this person not saying? What is the divine masculine not telling the divine feminine? I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Did come on sideways though. We have here the grass wasn't green on the other side. Lying just was easier for me than telling you the truth. They definitely have been noticing that how rare you are. It's annoying when it waits until after, you know, you cut your ties is when someone realizes, but sometimes that's just how the laws of the universe work. We have here, I want to be authentic, no longer afraid at the beginning. But I feel like it's only because, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna wait till the cards say it because I don't want to say that and be biased. Next card we have here. Please don't take what happened to you personally. It was me. Well, definitely. I mean, you should know that, divine feminine. This person is going through their own set of past wounds. We have here. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. I got spooked. Yeah, this person, I got spooked. The song was called Ghost. Oh my god. This person, I don't want to use the word so harshly, ghosted, but that's what I'm getting. I'm feeling like someone skedaddled and didn't look back physically, you know, but in their mental space, it's where they live. It's like literally they live in that energy. Okay, what doesn't the divine masculine see coming towards them? ecstasy. This came out in a reading. The readings seem to be tying in with one another. They're doing a story. I don't really get them to be connected, but they seem like they keep connecting with each other. But this ecstasy card came out in the other divine masculine reading before this one. Um, this person is going to be drowning themselves out with distractions. They have a glass in their hand, you know, pretty much like a wine glass. So they could be a drinker, they could be using other things. They're finding a lot of different things too. Now, I'm not trying to say that this is exactly what Divine Masculine is out there doing, but the image in the card is you have him pretty much looking like he's tired and exhausted after doing the deed. Okay. The bound chicken, wow, wow. And you have the girl there, you know, holding onto his leg, but in the background, all you have is this memory of the divine feminine, that they're thinking about, that one. They can't get their thoughts to come off of her. And in that reading too, it was the same concept. This person just, you know, thought about the divine feminine no matter what, but was in stubborn energy. I love when spirits show these things, but this person is finding not the best resources, or I should say avenues, to handle the separation in this situation. Okay, what's to come? Not taking a leap of faith, that's what's to come. Come on. Clarify the Fool card in reverse. Two of Swords, in that indecision, not knowing which way to go. And we also have the Chariot, not knowing which way to move. They don't know how to move towards what it is that they want. Why? Why can't they do this? Well, we had it before that they feel that they're unlovable, but anymore, and that they didn't want to surrender. We have here the King of Cups. They are emotionally unavailable. Will they become? Nope. This person who got here, the Five of Swords coming upright. This person, their head hurts. You know, that definitely ties in with the restless mind. This person just kind of almost like has a headache because they're literally fighting against what their true nature is. It's pretty much like if you were to think about a stream, you know, are you going to go with the current or are you going to go against the current? Obviously, going against the current is going to be more intense, you know, in a blizzard. If, you know, it's going in one direction, are you going to walk against it? Like, or it's just going to make it harder, you know, instead of going with the flow of it. And this person is fighting it. Is there any other messages you want to come through in regards to this storyline? Four of Swords. Three of Cups. The Priestess. The Moon card. Seven of Swords. Temperance card. Wow. I don't think that's all going to be picked up in the video. But wow, 1, 2, 3. 3 major arcana cards: the Empress, the Moon, and the Temperance. This person is gonna have a point where they're fed up of having to be in this energy. It's just a matter of time for them to go through the process of it. It's almost like once they're done, I don't want to say they're actually crying. Maybe some of them are, but I just feel the sense of saying the line, like, once they're done crying over it, is when they can start moving on from it to move towards what it is that they truly want and desire. Because you see here with the Seven of Swords and then the I Surrender card, both doing the same action. Divine Feminine has their hand out, they have their hand out. This person is surrendering. And in her hand, she has a red rose. And that symbolizes for me, you know, the unconditional love. And I feel like this person is going to surrender at a point. They're going to get an insight. They're going to figure it out that their success is with this Empress. because that moon energy is gonna, allow them to see past the illusions. It's gonna allow them to see things clearly. They're getting insights. They're being shown how to have more balance, how to be able to really connect with their energy. I really feel with the moon card, this person is just deep in thought, deep in thought, deep in thought, and that's when they come to a conclusion. Something gets shown in their thoughts. They get an intuitive message. They just, something clicks, something makes sense. It's just, it comes to them when they're deep in thought, is what I keep feeling like. It's almost like the chaos stops happening, and like your mind's just racing, 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 racing. And it's like all of a sudden they figured out how to stop it racing, and then they hear the their guidance more clear, and then they know what to do and they know what step to make. Oh my god, that's a lot of cards. But the devil card, the death card coming in reverse. It hasn't happened yet, but it will. It will. We have here the Seven of Wands coming through, the Moon card again, and the Knight of Pentacles. This person has been very defensive of going. This person went very steady because they were defensive, and they're learning that. We have here the Queen of Cups in the upright and the Page of Swords. I don't want to say one person was, more aware, more spiritual, just more connected, like knew what this connection is going to be. And I feel like it's a divine feminine, because you have here the Queen of Cups, and then you have the Page of Swords. Okay, Page is that boyish kind of energy, or just not, it's like the bare minimum in a sense, not much. And then you have against a queen. Come on, this is the Empress. Okay, you got to come correct. So this person, they didn't see now, what their worth is. They downplayed themselves, and that, because of the past hurt, it was like that trauma made them view themselves differently, and because of that they couldn't see. But they came in, that's why they came in this lower state. I want to say they had to have strength in the situation, but they had a hard time giving and even give and take. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. If you look here, she has a knife behind her back. And for any of you that do watch the show Friends, she betrayed him in the show, and he had so much love for her. Um, he really would have done like anything for her, and she betrayed him. She went with someone else, and he just couldn't see, because to her face one way and behind her back, you know, that stabbing energy. And it is very interesting, that concept, because the beginning story was, I know I didn't say it there, but there was a person that lied to someone's face, and it was just like, wait, what? You said this, but then you did this? Like, wait, what? So there's a sense of things not being shown clearly. It's being perceived one way, but it's really another way. Um, we have here the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Justice in reverse, and the Five of Swords as well. This situation hasn't, like, this it's almost like the karma that a person has to face for, how they react. You do good, you get good, you do bad, you get bad, in a sense. Some way or another, karma finds a way to balance out the universe and the energy, so it happens. There's no time limit on that. Sometimes it can happen in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, in a day, in a couple hours, right? But this person, they haven't faced the karma for their actions. They haven't faced the situation at hand, because they're still so stuck in the sad energy of not having their divine feminine. There's a sad energy I feel coming through. Like this person is still so caught up in the, I get it. I would have walked away too. So I'm just gonna keep playing these memories over and over in my head because um, I know that you're divine and I want to be authentic, but I can't because I screwed things up because I spooked out and I just don't know how to surrender the way that you want me to surrender, but I want you. My God, this person's head must hurt. Jeez Louise. Three of Wands, waiting results. You probably waited a long time for this person to change. And they didn't. Yep. Two of Swords, stalemate, indecision. That's Two of Swords again. We got here the Two of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Yeah, this person really needs more. They needed more balance in their mental space, but they really had a hard time dealing with that. We have here the Queen of Pentacles. There was a lot of nurturing that was coming from the Divine Feminine end, but they just weren't going to do it. We have here the Nine of Swords coming through, and we also have here the Ten of Cups. One person was going towards like, hey, we'll get married, we'll have this, we'll have that, we'll be empire, yada, yada, yada. They were thinking like that, while the other person was sabotaging it getting to that state left, right, and center because of their mind. One person was acting with their heart, one person was acting with their mind. And the person that with their heart, I feel like they are going to be moving on. You know what? Let's see what's going on. There's that Queen of Cups again. I really feel like the Divine Feminine understands the situation, understands, and moved on. It's moving on. Yup. Ace of Cups. But this love was strong. This was a really strong situation. We have here the Knight of Pentacles upright. That's slow energy once again. Two of Cups in reverse, divine partnership. The King of Swords upright, decisive action. And the Seven of Wands once again. Seven of Wands, repeating cards. In that defensive energy. There was a lot of love in the situation, but someone did not want to take action towards this connection. They were very indecisive, very aggressive with their actions. There might have been a lot of push and pull, and like 1 second they'd be there, 1 second they'd be gone, second there, then gone. This person had a lot of conflict in their energy, but they're going to be shown some stuff that's going to make them change, but it feels so distant. I don't feel like it's anytime soon. Why is it not soon? Void, unstable. Yeah, this person doesn't there's such emptiness that's coming through. This person, even in the song he talks about being hollow. This person cut off feelings. It was the only way to not get hurt again. And because they did that, they don't know how to undo that. And also undo it for whom? They're like, I thought I was so sure before and I was wrong, so how could I be so sure now? Damn. It's the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups in reverse. And then we have here the Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Death card, Ten of Swords, Emperor, Temperance coming through. Oh my gosh. This person is because they weren't giving an even give and take in the situation is why it had to end. But it's these old wounds that held them back from it, so they have to have a transformation, and end it and allow the death of it to happen, um so that they can have the painful ending be over and be the divine masculine. That's how that's how the balance comes into their life by them doing these things. And it's almost like your situation, your storyline with them is triggering them to see how to get to point. It's like you're allowing them to heal because of the what's happened in your connection, this storyline, whether you want her or not, or will be with this person or not, because it was not clear at all. Okay, it was clear of their feelings, clear they need to move on from stuff, clear that they're running from the stuff they want to move on. They're very defensive about it, very hot-headed about it, but no doubt anywhere of their feelings for you. They do feel very strong about you, but they got so many things they need to do, and you're triggering things inside them that will allow them to eventually become a divine masculine, in that divine masculine energy, that emperor energy, that strong Aries energy. It's like you're a gift to them to help them grow. It's like if you didn't have come into their life, this whole thing, this domino effect wouldn't have happened. You hit the first domino and then it just started from there. The moment y'all collided with one another, boom, it just started, lit the flame. We're gonna leave it at that, guys. Interesting way to leave it, but we're gonna leave it at that. This person's got some stuff to work through, honey. Um, I do wish you guys all divine light. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.